To help clients work through technology or process issues that they may be having, we use the method of three circles. So if you think about three circles, one laid inside of another, the outer circle is the business question. So for that client and for this problem that we're trying to solve, what is the most simplistic way we can define what problem we're trying to solve? And what is that business question that we have? Once we look inside and once we've defined what that question is, then we look at the next inner circle, which is outcomes. So if we were to solve this really big business question that we have, what are the outcomes that we're looking for? What do we expect will happen, and what do we want to happen from solving this? Lastly, we get into actions. So, what is the question that we want to solve? What are the outcomes we're looking for? And then we start to document and think through what are the actions we would take to get to that outcome. Now, sometimes before we get to actions, we need a little bit more insight from the question or from the outcomes that we're looking for. And so there's little circles all around these three big circles of insights. And so sometimes that may be gathering time study data from your process. It could be looking at your P&L statement of the organization. We're looking for information, and whether that comes from inside of our organization or maybe even outside of our organization by looking at voice of customer and what your customers need and want from you. So as we start to gather all of that information, we want to start to develop a game plan of what are the actions we're going to take so that we can answer the business question that we had, so that we can end up at the outcome that we truly want out of this experience. That is the methodology that we use to help us really break down and define what are those big questions that we're trying to answer and how do we get